Created specifically with designers in mind, the Pro Art PA247CV Monitor from ASUS brings you all those extra features needed to help support creative work on a professional level. As well as being ergonomic, it guarantees that much needed reliable colour accuracy and sharp detail to make sure your work comes out exactly as intended.
Hi and welcome to Box, where we unbox, review and demonstrate the latest tech.
Opening up the box, you'll find a handful of cables in the top, including a DisplayPort, USB-C to C, and power cables. ASUS have thought about this and provided everything you need here for connecting to your other devices like laptops and desktop PCs without falling short. You'll also find the usual collection of user guides and this nicely presented welcome card too. We have the 23.8-inch Full HD version with us for this review, but this does come in a variety of sizes and resolutions, with the top being a 32-inch 4K UHD monitor at 120Hz. Of course, it's all down to your available space, budget and requirements, but this one seems to be a great starting point when starting your creative journey and discovering what setup works best for you. Setting up the monitor is a very simple process. The stand arm comes attached to the monitor already, so all you need to do is fit the base to the arm and screw it in place by hand using the attached screw. Setting it up on the desk, it's easy to see that this is a nice, reasonable size for a standard desk setup. It's also perfect for those who are considering a dual monitor setup too, as the 100x100 VESA mount on the back is perfect for lifting monitors up and making more of the space for additional accessories. On the stand, the monitor feels secure and well supported with very little wobble. It's very flexible, offering a 90-degree swivel angle for vertical positioning, along with a 35-degree tilt up and a 5-degree tilt downwards, allowing for better comfort and visibility no matter your available space. It even has a height adjustment of 130mm, allowing you to pull the display down to surface level if needed. Though there isn't much in terms of cable management, you do get this small hook on the back of the stand arm, which does help keep your desk space looking moderately tidy. Interestingly, for the controls, the buttons are placed on the front along the bottom right hand side of the screen. There are 6 in total, with the first 2 controlling the brightness and blue filter hotkeys, while the others work as OSD navigation and input selection. The design here is pretty minimalist, with the standard black colouring and a few brush metal style textures along the back. The inputs are strategically placed along the back, with the majority placed along the bottom and 2 along the side for easy access. Working from the left, you get a power switch and an AC in, followed by a headphone jack, a 1.4 HDMI, a DisplayPort, a 3.1 USB-C with 65-watt power support and data delivery, a second DisplayPort for daisy chaining, 2 3.1 USB-A ports, and finally a Kensington lock. Just along the right-hand side, you'll find these 2 additional 3.1 USB-A ports as well, in a much more accessible place for those devices that you connect more frequently. For the purposes of this review, I'll be using the DisplayPort connection to connect it to my PC, but there are so many options here that it's easy to connect to a wide range of devices. For the specifications, this monitor has an IPS panel with a 1920x1080 Full HD resolution. One of the interesting parts about the edge of the screen is the physical ruler etched into the bottom banner. It's an integrated feature on the Pro Art range and can be incredibly helpful for illustrators and designers having an inbuilt reference point for size accuracy within their work. The display has a matte finish to it, which can sometimes diminish contrast capabilities under harsh lights, but any elements of glare only really appear as soft patches on the screen rather than distinct shapes, so it's not distracting at all. Now, most importantly, this display is designed to be incredibly colour accurate. As a video editor by trade, I know the importance of having an accurate display for colour correction and matching. ASUS have covered every base here, gifting it with a 100% sRGB/rec coverage, DCI P3 colour gamut, a contrast ratio of 1000:1, and more specifically, a Kalman certified colour guarantee with less than 2 Delta 2 value accuracy, which you get physical confirmation documents within the box to prove it. Now, it seems like ASUS have put some effort into making these monitors reliable, and though I haven't tested it officially myself with the proper equipment, I thought my projects looked very close to the source footage, and taking a quick look at the solid Pantone colours that I've used, I couldn't see any glaring differences to the naked eye, which does reassure me. It does have an adaptive refresh rate, which is perfect for moving images and video editing, and better yet, they've included a flicker-free tech too, for helping reduce eye strain and working over long periods of time. Taking a quick look at the OSD on the bottom right-hand corner, you can see all of the display specifications as well as presets available right away, like color specifications and environment modes. I like how the picture settings are labeled as palette, going really nice with that art theming. Having the ability to alter specific colors in more detail is something that I don't always find in a monitor. So this is definitely a perk of having a professional design-centric monitor. Mostly, the menus seem pretty typical with all your necessary adjustments like brightness and contrast sliders, sound settings, and a handful of features that you can enable and disable, so you have a good grasp of picture control here, where some monitors often lack. For a detailed display, I was overly happy with the color output and the overall image sharpness, perfect for editing photos and potentially working on video projects. The brightness sliders do help when adjusting to changing light conditions, and I thought with the matte display type, the brightness wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be on full, but mostly I didn't feel the need to adjust the settings at all when working across various projects. The benefits of this monitor is having the ability to rely on that color accuracy that's built in. So even if I don't quite trust my eye, I know that I will be getting a true outcome here that I won't find on most standard monitors. I love seeing the monitor come with inbuilt speakers too, and though I mostly work on creative projects, I like having the freedom to watch videos on YouTube or playback video edits to clients casually without the need for separate speakers. To give you an idea on the quality here, here's a quick sound sample.
Outside the chain of command.
I protect the hive. When the system is out of balance, I correct it.
We have laws for these things.
Until they fail, then you have me.
So after using the Pro Art Monitor for a few hours, I can easily say that I'm impressed with the quality. It clearly does what it says on the box on startup, accurately displaying colours in a vibrant and sharp manner where I need it most in my professional work. If you want to completely ensure that everything you create is correct down to the pixel, then it's definitely worth guaranteeing your output with a certified monitor rather than risking it with a cheaper standard model.
So what are your thoughts on the ASUS Pro Art Monitor? Let us know in the comments below, and if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to Box, where we have plenty of hands-on reviews on the latest tech. And as always, thanks for watching.